Alright, I believe we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a Southwest Airlines flight, Flight 2971, with nonstop service from Baltimore to Albany. In the real world, they did this ride in an hour and 7 minutes. We'll see just how close we can come to that. Aircraft's cold and dark. I just got in here with the paperwork, so let's go. DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on. Guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Fault in-op test. And overheat fire test. Alright, that's good. We've got ground power available. Let's get on ground. Confirm with the AC selector. And we're going to get set for unconditioned air. Alright, galley power is on. Let's align our IRS, yeah. Emergency exit lights are on. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's enter our position. Oh, you know what? Let me give you the CDU here.
That is affirmative.
So you're looking at the same thing I am. Alright, let's enter our position. And we are at KBWI. And the GPS is picking up that. So what's in the database for this airport is pretty close to what the IRS is picking up, so there's no issues going on there. Let's get a little bit of juice in here. We'll give them position lights right now. Flaps are up, and showing up on the aft overhead.
To be honest with you, we never got our previous PDC.
Hit the brake set. Pressure is good. Alright, that basically takes care of the originator flight. Let's move on to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. And back to normal guarded. Lock speed test 1 and 2. And going to be a little too early for stall warning. We come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. Alright, and our lights test.
initially, 300 minutes later, squawk 7136.
QBS 9611, recheck is correct. Departure 80 Tango's current.
Clear, stop 2798.
That's 2798.
Hey, we got a message to give you all a call.
That's 2798.
I'll take you here and I'll have that there.
We already have it. We just got a message to give you all a call on our pre-departure plan.
I don't know why the 2798 just verified clear to the Delta Tango.
Alright, our lights are good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoils A and B are on guarded. Your dampers on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source select is auto. Control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is 28. Cross feed check. Fuel pumps are off. Cross feed is good. AC/DC panel is set. Galley power is on. Equipment cooling supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking seatbelt signs on. Window heat. And we'll run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. 3 entranceways are open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's reset the master. Overheat test. Okay, and today's ride is 290. Okay, and let's check out our flow valve. Alright, we're going to use the right igniter for this ride, and our lights are good. Alright, let's get ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. ATIS 127, 8 is in the standby.
33 right, 28. Wind 320 at 6. Visibility 10.
And it's still Mike, okay.
Sky conditions, scattered at 4100 feet. Temperature 28. Dew point 17. Altimeter
27.
2997.
907.
Altitude 1600
Cross
feet.
check that.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Mike.
Alright, that's looking pretty
Baltimore,
good.
Washington International. Information Mike. 18540.
Alright, let's get clearance now.
Arriving
Clearance
runways 23 left,
is
33 right.
118.05.
Departing runways.
Baltimore clearance, good morning, Southwest 2971. Looking for IFR clearance to Albany as filed with Mike.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clearance up.
Southwest 2971, Baltimore clearance. Clear to Albany via the duck pin 1 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.0, squawk 4372. Expect runway 28.
Clear to Albany via the dunk pin 1 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. We can expect flight level 290 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.0, squawk 4372, and we can expect runway 28 on the way out, Southwest 2971. All right, that's looking pretty good. So
Southwest
let's get
2971, read
this
that
in.
correct. Contact ground on 121.9er.
And we'll go to ground right now. And we're going to ALB. Okay. And we got the dunk pin 5, runway 28.
63 foot clear right back.
And on the back end,
Runway 10 left at Echo.
redirect
Taxi,
Cannon.
Echo
And
3
we got
Echo.
the RNAV. Y into 1 via Cannon. Alright, let's get our ride in here now.
3306. Pass behind the E175 there ahead, and then continue to Bravo 5.
Okay, so we've got Bosley, Arwin, Duckpin, and then Swan. Oh, it'd be nice if the next waypoint was Sim. It would be Swan Sim. Alright, so we're going to Swan. And we're going to High Fly.
Runway 10 left, advise information Quebec.
High Fly to Bross. Bross, we're going to My Foo.
Ground horizon 2484, we're at Charlie 20 Charlie, supposed to get
My Foo, we're going to Nancy.
They're 2484, ground, standby. And then 2484, pushback's approved, they expect runway 10 left.
Berserk.
Turn left horizon 2484.
Alright. And then Hulk. Oops. 1L, 2Ks.
Taxi 38, runway 10 left, taxi via Kilo, cross runway 21.
RBV. And that's going to be 4012. There you go. And then Lauren.
44 with flip back, taxi. We're at Charlie 20. They're 2084, or 2484.
Lund.
Runway 10 left, taxi via Tango Kilo, cross runway 21. Okay, 10 left via Tango Kilo, cross 21 horizon 2040.
Trude. Soars.
1552 ground, pushback's approved. Expect runway 10 left.
Oni.
Next time left, just 1552.
Still by. Right.
3829 point ground,
Yep.
taxi via Alpha.
And then
Alpha
Boeing.
6 Kilo, Alpha, Alpha 6 Kilo,
Alright. Heidel. Right. Heidel gets us into Cannon. And then we're on our way in, and we're going to pick up the approach from there. So on the way out, we've got, let's take a look at some charts here. Let me give you charts. Alright, we have the duck pin 1 on the way out. Alright, let's see, what do they have us in here? Oh, they got us right to Bosley. And we're coming in. Let me just take a look at that real quick. Should have put that in as well. What do we got? We got 28 on the way out, right? 28, yeah, we're heading out. Alright. So, we want 644 and then R-wind.
41 point ground, pushback approved, expect runway 10 left.
Right. OEN. Alright, and that between 4 and 7, that looks good. Then duck pin is then next, right? And then Swan. High five. And then Bros. Okay, that looks better. It didn't have R1 in there. Between 4 and 7 and 230 or below, that's good. Duck pin, we need to be above 5. That's in. Swan is good. High fly, they want us above 13. Oh, I just put. And then we're into Bros. Okay, let's take a look on the back end now. Albany, what do we have on the way in? We're direct Cannon. Okay, so from Cannon, since they don't have a star, we're coming in at runway 1 is they're using. And we're using Y. The RNAV GPS. So we're going to come in from Cannon. To Toulouse. Mujek. Philique. And then we're into the runway, and then we have the mist. So that is looking pretty good. So there's no issues with that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's get our weight and all that stuff in here. You know what? Let me make sure there's no weird waypoints first. Make sure there's nothing weird in here. There shouldn't be.
Kilo Charlie 3, push Quebec. On the Conspiracy Brown.
Cannon, and then we'll cross over to Tulsa. We're on our way in. Yeah, that's looking good. There's no issues there. Alright, let's get our weight and all that stuff in. Now, I already have this stuff written down. Let me give it to you so you can see it. Let me give you the load data sheet again here.
The ground at Southwest 898 at Alpha 8 for push with India. Sub 398 around pushback through discretion for runway 3. Second again. Get Alpha 8.
So you can see our fuel is 16.4, our zero fuel weight is 1226, our payload's 27.6. All this is in already, so our zero fuel weight is 1226. And what's our final reserve? Final reserve with the alternate is 7061, so that's going to be 7.1. We have a cost index this ride of what? A CI of 18.
We're at Alpha 9 ready for push.
And we're cruising at 290.
Push back to depression and runway 3.
And we can put that in. Really? That's got to be erroneous. Let's take a look at the winds here. They just did this ride. Well, they got delayed, but they are going to do this ride today. Top of climb, 311.18. And the OAT is going to be 8.
Ground out 6. Up to ground.
We're not going to derate the engines. The CG was 26.2, flaps 5, 450 on the trim.
Up 6, you're at speed as requested, hold short, runway 3.
And what do we have here on our slope? We have an upslope of 0.1, really nothing, with a heading of 285. And the winds, we can get the winds down here. I got them written down already.
4493, runway 3.
All right, they were negligible.
Charlie, Foxtrot, cross, runway 8.
Yeah, see, 0 at 0.
12 at Charlie.
So, nothing there.
Charlie, Foxtrot, cross.
All right, so the engine out is going to be a $145. That's all looking pretty good. Let's get out the set forecast in here. We're going to put in 20.
Ground Southwest 898 is ready taxi.
15.
Southwest 98, runway 3, taxi via Charlie, Foxtrot.
All right, let's go to top of descent here.
Runway 12 at Charlie.
Where's our TD? TD, we're looking at 7. And on the back end, the pressure was 2994. Oops. And let's get out the set stuff in here. 20,301 at 15. 15,315 at 15. And at 10,000, we're looking at 323 at 14.
4209, runway 3, taxi via Charlie.
And we'll come back to you. Route data. And we're going to request the cruise winds. You can put them in if you want. You can go through here, all the cruise winds at 290 and put those in manually, but we're going to let the computer do that.
4209, runway 3 via Alpha Charlie, Foxtrot, cross runway 8, hold short, runway 12 at Charlie.
All right, let's have a look here. One more time. Make sure we didn't add nothing screwy.
Well, it's runway 12, continue to runway 3 via Charlie, Foxtrot, Southwest 898.
They got us holding at 13,000 the entire ride. What's up with that there? That's definitely wrong.
4209, cross runway 12, continue to runway 3 via Charlie.
High flight, they want us at 13, but after that, we're on our way up. Something went wrong with the CDU this ride. Let's have you. 13. After that, there are no restrictions here.
To be for operational necessity, we could probably accommodate it with a delay, but there's probably about 4 and 9 to come off.
I wonder why it can't give us that. That's what they're running in the real world. Should easily make that. We should easily make that. Right. Continue up. 28. Yeah, we're at flight level 290 for a while. Interesting why it did that. And you know what? We're going to boogie. We're going to boogie this ride. Alright, that looks good now. That was pretty weird. It took that first constraint of above 13 and just kept it in the whole ride. Pretty weird. Alright, that looks good now. Let's get to the pedestal. Let's get on out of here. And what did we have on the way out? They were using what? 28. Alright. If I gotta come back, this is already done. That's why I put this in.
6.69 ground, push back to the Preston runway.
If we whack some birds, we got an engine problem. Estebar's on board, we gotta bring him back. This is already done, being that I'm here by myself. I need all the help I can get. Alright, 143, that is correct. 285.
Charlie Foxtrot, clear to cross, runway 8, full short of 12, Southwest, 2679.
1097. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. What's the tower? The tower is 119.4. And departure, they gave us 119 flat. And center.
4050, your rudder semi. Juliet.
345. Okay, so that's all good. I'll take terrain, position, data, airport. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather. And let's have you, airport, data, and position. And that is correct. And we are looking at 98. You're good. We're cleared up to 6. That's good. Nose wheel steering is normal guided. My clock is good. Let's check out displays. You're not going to see the lower ones because of SayIntentions. So, auto flight 1 and 2. Alright, artificial horizon is level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape, V1 is 133, 145 on the engine out, 098 is the initial heading. If we have to come back, we got a decision height of 200, local pressure is 2997, we cleared up to 6. I've got terrain on the nav display. Let's get you to 2997. That's all looking good. N1 is set auto, speed reference set auto, fuel flow reset, auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. We are good here.
South 2679, runway 3, taxi at Charlie, Foxtrot.
Alright, and let's let that run amok.
Charlie Foxtrot, clear to
Back to
cross,
450. Alright, let's check the bottles. Bottles are good, and let's check our cargo. That's good. Let's get that test done. Let's get the doors buttoned up, and let's get on APU bleed so we can get out of here.
Climb now. Climb. Crossing.
Alright,
Climb.
now let me
Climb.
have...
Crossing. Climb. Climb.
Oh, did I screw that up?
Clear of
40
conflict.
push to
Descend.
runway 3,
Descend. Descend.
I think I just screwed that all up.
Descend. Crossing.
Yeah, I gotta bring that back up.
Descend now.
Alright, let me bring the air back up.
Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb.
I'm using Duet to give you the screens, and I came out of Duet. Let me bring those back over.
Maintain vertical speed.
767
Maintain.
runway
Monitor
3.
vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Bravo, Delta, Echo, cross runway 8 on Delta, and hold short of Charlie on Echo. Runway 3 via Bravo, Delta, Echo, cross runway 8 at Delta, hold short of Charlie at Echo, 67 November. No, 220, runway 3, taxi via Alpha 3, Echo 3, cross runway 8, hold short runway 12 at Echo 3. Alright, Alpha 3, Echo 3, cross runway 8, hold short of runway 12 negative.
I'm so used to using the icons on the bottom. I actually closed Duet, and that means you guys lose your view. No, I can't move that from here. Alright, let's see, can we get this buttoned up? And we are waiting on APU here.
Yeah, 220, once you're across runway 8, make a left turn on taxiway Julia, hold short of Charlie. Alright, cross runway 8, Echo 3.
How's the pressure? Let's give that another shot.
Hold short of Charlie and edit.
Pressure shouldn't drop that quick, unless you're playing with the brakes.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Guys, 4050, runway 3, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 3, Juliet, cross
All right,
runway
let's dump the
8,
chocks.
Alpha 3, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Oh, hey, Tombstone, I didn't see you sneak in here. I'm running around a little bit more than I wanted to. Yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, we're up here. We're looking pretty good there. All right, and actually that test is done. And let's check you. I'm gonna check. I don't know. I can't hear these. Slow warning should pop on. Either the volume's too low or they changed the data refs. One of the two. All right, so that's all pretty much good to go. Let's get some air in here. All this running around, getting warm. All right, we're on APU. Let's get on APU bleed. Let's just say we waited a minute. Let's get disconnected from the gate. And let's call for push.
Great news, Captain. Your toe's coming.
All right. Now, let me have you.
Cat 4050 from join taxiway Charlie, hold short of
no, I
runway
want
12.
you.
You'll pass the item back here.
Open that up. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need you, though. All right, you're not going to need the CDU anymore. We can lose that. And your chart should now match my charts.
Chisholm direct. Maintain 90,000. Expect flight level 210. 5 minutes after departure. Approach frequency 123.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect.
Yeah, we're all buttoned up, ready to go. What time is it? 10 to 4? Oh yeah, we'll be done with this ride before he's got to get his shot. Oh, out in Arizona. I have a couple of friends that have full flight decks like this that live in Arizona. I'd actually have a co-pilot, and then they'd have a co-pilot at the same time. Hey, Jay, yeah, I was up late last night. My hours are going to be screwy now, so who knows, I may even be up late again tonight.
Toes connected, 5 past 10's inserted. Go until the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, we're pretty much good to go. We're on ground. Ground is 121.9er. Yeah, we're on ground. Baltimore ground, good morning, Southwest 2971 at gate Alpha 15, ready for push and start with Mike.
Southwest 2971, Baltimore ground, push and start approved, tail northeast.
All right, let's get the clock going. And release the brake.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
All right, packs are off. Pressure's good, anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting number 2.
3, taxi via Charlie Foxtrot, cross runway 8 of Charlie, hold short, only 12.
3 via Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of 8. Excuse me.
Definitely has some weird markings over here in the wrong spot, or that gate's in the wrong spot, one of the two.
To cross runway 8 of Charlie, hold short, rolling on 2.
Runway 12, 365.
South 2629, steam for runway 3 at Foxtrot 6 via Charlie Foxtrot, and cross runway 12 at Charlie.
Charlie 3, cross 12 at Charlie, Charlie Foxtrot 7, 2620.
All right, 1 is stable. That's locked. Or 2, that is. Gen 2. All right, isolation valve. Right back. Pressure's good. We're starting 1.
Do you want to go there too?
5662, did you want 3 at Fox 6, or I can take your full length? It's up to you. 5662, roger runway 3 at Foxtrot 6 for the runway 7.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Jack 67 November, did you observe any balloons off the departure while you were up? 67 November, I did not. Okay, 67 November. Jack 67 November, no delay through Gulf.
All right, that's stable. One is locked.
No delay through Gulf.
Now we've got juice. And you're off. And we got a clean board.
Korean 269 heavy ground. Korean 269 heavy, proceed as requested.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
All right. Baltimore ground, Southwest 2971 with you. Alpha 15, looking to go to runway 28.
Southwest 2971, runway 28 is available. Push and start approved when ready.
Yeah, we're already push and start. Yeah, Southwest 2971. We're looking to taxi to runway 28 from Alpha 15. All right, we're on our way.
Join Lima, taxi to
Tango, Tango 2, and then we'll follow that around.
Southwest 5603, monitor tower 123, 185.
I'm using my own daytime lighting effects out there, so if you don't like them, that's on me. Don't blame Laminar. I'm actually using reshade as well.
The cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
Ground Southwest 2966 approaching Fort South, and we have Zulu still.
South 2966 on the ground, number 9, flight 2, taxi via Lima, Lima 1.
Lima 1, so that's 2966.
630 ground, runway 8, right, taxi.
We'll take this to uniform.
Right, Gulf, shoulder box, cut Delta 633. Ground Southwest, 2692, 4 north set.
2692, running ground, runway 8, right, taxi to Echo.
Echo 8, so 20.
Nice looking airport.
633, turn left on Echo, back to 8, right.
Left turn on Echo 8, right, Delta 633.
Not many aircraft on the move, though. I think I saw one coming in. That was about it.
756 heavy, wind 2 to Victoria 756 heavy, Atlantic ground, good evening. Can you set the mic to departure? Cloud dinner mic? That's on this. Can you accept runway 9 or left at mic 2, Victoria 756?
Oh, Spirit's on the move there. All right.
9 or left at mic 2, taxi via Lima, Lima 1. 9 or left via mic 2, Lima, then Lima 1, Qatari, something like that.
Coming my way.
On a tower 123.85.
Are you coming my way, Louie? Let's see, where you going? We're gonna have to go around this guy.
Clear wings 107, 4 south, November.
Clear 107 on the ground, over down or left at Mike.
Gotta love the AI aircraft. It would be nice. Oh, there you go. You getting out of our way? Even better. Even better.
Southwest 7395, you're number 2 still behind Virgin, monitor 123.85.
Airport's bigger than I thought it was. A lot of parking spots.
912 ground, runway 8 right, taxi.
All right, we got it right here on uniform.
Direction 73 at hotel. Echo, and then Delta 683 monitor tower on 119.1.
All right, we got uniform down to uniform 1. And 28, we're out of here.
Yeah, 912 monitor tower 19.1. Delta 1969 monitor tower 100.3.
Hopefully those charts are following along. And we got the second right coming up here.
And ground, Delta 3661, to range of 30. Southwest 3661 ground.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty smooth as well. Nicely done. That was some pretty good timing. Are we on tower here? Tower, 119 forward, switch over.
American 1837 traffic, landing with parallel runway at your 1 o'clock and about 2.5 miles citation. 36.
All right. Let's bring up that other chart. Baltimore Tower, good morning, Southwest 2971. Holding short, runway 28, ready for departure.
Southwest 2971, Baltimore Tower, runway 28, winds 320 at 6. RNAV Bosley, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Bosley, Southwest 2971. All right, we're good. Let's get you get my clock going with you on TARA. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start select is to continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponders TARA. Parking brake release 40%. We're gone.
Approaching 28.
Oh, we got another one coming in here. Southwest again coming in. Looks pretty smooth too. All right, give me 40%.
On runway 28, flaps.
Oh! Thank you, baby. You're always looking out for me. How did I miss that? Getting old, that's how. Yeah, I know, that's going to go off. That's twice I think I've done that in about 2 months. Month and a half. 80 knots. Check throttle hold. And now we're stable through 80. Sitting in first class hearing that freaking noise, that's not good.
V1 rotate. Positive brake.
Gear up.
400.
Pretty nice view out that window. Contact departure 119.0, Southwest 2971. Good night. Good day. Good night. I'm used to flying last night. See, I'm still on last night's time. Departure, good morning, Southwest 2971. With you, climbing through 2200 for 6,000, inbound Arwin.
Southwest 2971, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, Southwest 2971. All right. Go ahead. Handle it, Zibo. Handle this Zid for me. All right, max 230 knots between 4 and 7,000 at Arwen. So we're at 185 knots now. We're 3,300 climbing, so don't think that's going to be an issue. Rather nice view out that window. Hopefully those charts back there are following along. And flaps up. That's a pretty cool view.
Contact Reagan approach on 119.85.
Contact Reagan approach on 119.85, Southwest 2971. Good day. Reagan approach, Southwest 2971 with you, climbing through 5,000 for 6,000, inbound Duck Pin.
Southwest 2971, Reagan departure, Reagan approach, radar contact confirmed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Cleared to Albany via duck pin 1 departure, then is filed. Squawk is assigned.
Climb maintain 6,000. Cleared to Albany via the Dumpkin 1 departure, then is filed. Squawk as assigned. Southwest 2971. We need to be above 5 here. We need to be above 13 at high fly.
Read that correct.
Let's see if they're going to keep us going up here. If not, we'll just do it because that was pretty weird. Same thing with the flight management computer. Putting 13,000 all the way around. That was pretty weird.
That was 33, 38 versus and the other cross country is 27.
Alright, 2 minutes there, we'll expect 27.
Cessna 246 November traffic 12 o'clock in 3 miles delivering 6,400 no. The traffic's not
98 is looking pretty good, and at Dumpkin we should have 15 on the fuel with 15.3 right now, 9.9 when we get in. About 80 miles to top of climb, just about 300 to go to Albany. And we're above 5,000 for Duck Pin. We're at 6 right now. And we're going to follow the charts out. They gave us the Dumpkin 1 departure, so. And let's head on up. Let's head on up. At the 13, that's pretty much it on the restrictions, and they gave us that for the way out. We can head all the way on up. And we're going 82. And we're inbound Swan. So far, pretty cool ride. And for those of you joining in, I'm using my own lighting edits in X-Plane. So if you don't like this, this is on me. I use my own daytime and nighttime lighting edits. So, but if you do like them, there's a link below if you want to give them a try. I do use reshade though. Just keep that in mind. We're coming up on 10. And autopilot's engaged and notification is complete. Cabin pressurization, temperature, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Auto brake selector is off and landing gears up and off. And the pressure's coming up beautifully. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Another one right out of the box. So we're going to break right here at Swan and head on out to Bross. And at Bross will be at the end of the SID out of Baltimore.
Flight level 290.
Climb maintain flight level 290, Southwest 2971. Okay.
34, 39, 18, 5 descending via information.
So they want us above 13 at high fly. We're just passing 13 now. So we're looking pretty good. We can even do... Oh, got to get rid of that first. And we're going at 9-3. What do you got? Oh yeah, I didn't even take those yet. Yeah, I know. I'll do all of them when I get a cruise. She brought in meds a little while ago. I didn't take them. Now she just brought in the other stuff I gotta take. Oops. Oopsie. All right, we're climbing up beautifully. I don't know why I put 30 in here. We're cruising at 290. All right, we're set there on that. Yeah, we're set. So they did clear us up to cruise. My mistake. I thought we were cruising at 30. All right, high fly. We need to be above 13. We're 16,000 climbing, so that constraint is met, and that basically puts us at the end of the constraints out of Baltimore. And once we pass Bross in another 10 miles, we're done with the city. And we're pretty smooth. We'll let them run around.
971, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
Contact Washington Center on 132.05. Southwest 2971. Good day. Washington Center, Southwest 2971. With you, climbing through 18.2 for flight level 290, inbound Bross. And standard pressure, cross-check that. And you should be on there, Louie. That just caught my eye. That's not good. All right, Bross puts us at the end of the SID, so let's get out of there. All right, now we're going to get picked up right here at Bross. And that puts us on the airway. And we're going to 51. And we are inbound Mafu. And at Bross, we should have 14 on the fuel. We're 14.1 right now. So we're up a little bit. 9.7 on the fuel when we get in. 275 miles to go. Another 47 miles to top of climb. And we'll be in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Oh, Tom, I didn't see you get in here. I took a look at one of your videos that was on Discord. You put another one up? You put that one up today? Because I know I looked at one on Discord not that long ago. But if that's a new one, a boot up sequence, is that what you put up? I don't think I saw that, Tom. That I don't think I saw. Is that on Discord? I'll take a look at that when I get done with this ride.
Normal speed across bridge at level 210.
All right, at my food, they want us at 20,000, and at 20,000, we're on our way up.
Yeah, 35 is going to have to work tonight for us.
Pretty much head up right now, but...
I stop at 350, you have to 1475, thank you. Contact center 121.37 degrees. 137 out of here.
On what? Oh, WhatsApp group? Oh, yeah, you know what? I grabbed my phone. I'll take a look at that once we get it. You know what? I got to go take some medication, Tom. As soon as I do, I'm going to grab my phone. because I have WhatsApp on my phone. I'll be able to look at it there. Hey, Puppy Land, how's it going, man? Welcome aboard. Let's head on up. We'll just head on up. So I can go take my medication before my wife comes back in and it really gives me a hard time. I don't know how I missed those last set of meds. I don't know how I missed those. Alright, we're cruising at 29,000 today. We're at 21.2, so yeah, a few more minutes and I'll get out and I'll go take my meds in another 4 minutes. And we're still climbing up beautifully now. Temperature's nice.
682, center 118.907 figure.
You know, that's not a bad idea, Scott. When I was working with Microsoft, MS 2020 and Device Interface Manager, I made videos of each one of these panels on how to set them up. Because I know going forward, I'm going to forget. So having those videos to be able to look and take you step by step is a godsend. So that's why I did that. These are pretty easy with the Lewis scripts that Duncan set up, but with Microsoft and Device Interface Manager, it gets a little, They help keep the phlegm or whatever it is that builds up in my chest kind of in check. I'm still able to get it out. Because I know if I miss a couple of these treatments, man, I'll wake up in the middle of the night gasping for air. And it takes about a minute before it actually goes away. I wake up, I mean, my arm's just like this, the covers go flying. I actually hit my wife a couple of times with my arms because it wakes me out of a dead sleep, man. And it's like, you ever see those little stirrer straws that they use at like Starbucks? Those little tiny ones? It feels like I'm breathing out of a straw like that for about a minute before my airway kind of relaxes and opens up. It's some type of spasm that goes on, and man, that is just, that's the word. I'd rather have you break my arm and reset it again than have to deal with that. That is some nasty stuff, man. So, this is the lesser of the evils, is doing this and then sitting there hacking up like Felix Unger. I'm sitting there doing this half the time throughout the day, trying to get this stuff up. So I know exactly what he was going through back then when I was making fun of him. No, I use Device Interface Manager for my hardware-software interface, DIM. I don't use Project Magenta either. I use Device Interface Manager. It's actually freeware that, oh Lord, that Niles put out. Couldn't believe I forgot his first name. On Discord, it's freeware. He put it out some time ago, and I actually went with him step by step as Device Interface Manager grew a little bit, and I kind of helped him grow the program a little bit quicker than normal because I had all the components to actually work with him, and he was good enough to spend a ton of time with me to get all this stuff working when I ran into problems. And it was really difficult setting it up because there was no manual. You know, this was like his help or figure it out on my own. So but all that is all set up now, so in the future when 2024 comes out, because I can tell you right now I'm not going to be remembering half of that stuff. It's nice to be able to just look at the video and go, okay, yeah, now I remember, that rings a bell, and I'll be able to get through it again. If I have to reprogram stuff for 2024, we'll see. Hopefully PMDG has the same setup, and then it might just be a carryover, which would be great, but I'm not counting on it. Microsoft has been such a pain. And it's really been a pain with their mandatory updates.
I'll start your descent in about 15 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Washington Center, we can expect descent in 15, Southwest 2971, thanks. All right, we're coming into Berserk. We are at cruise. That's 26 minutes from the gate, 17 minutes since we entered the runway. We've got 140 miles to top of descent. We're going to descend in about 17 minutes. And we got 2:33 to go. I'm going to go take some medication. I'll be back shortly. No, it doesn't. No, if I miss my meds, yeah, it'll happen, Tom. And it usually wakes me up from a dead sleep, man. So I try not to miss my meds. My wife makes sure because I think I whacked her with my arms a couple, one or two times getting up. Because it's just like, you're a dead sleep and it's just like, and you're jumping out of bed. It is the worst feeling ever. One of my parting gifts from 9/11. All right, Berserk, what are we looking at? 13 on the fuel with 13, 10-3, 134 at the top of descent, and 227 to go. I'll be right back. Let me go take my medication.
Condition 96 Washington, Roger, normal speed, cross bridge, zip out level 210.
Yeah, 35 is going to have to work tonight for us. I'd stop at 350, you have to 1475, thank you. Came in 200, going to maintain almost 240. That's not about almost 240, Demon's running.
State Center 121.37.
137 out of Ruby. American 842 stepping on 383-7350.
342, Roger, thank you.
Hello, Center, JetBlue. Level 350.
Picture 2, Roger, low cross ponds now, flight level 180-3009.
Alright, Hodge, 180, right now, JetBlue, 300.
American 682, center 118.907, figure.
Yes, for American.
X682, no worries, New York 118.907, 1897. Tommy James, flight level 400.
40 there, American 4079.
American 842, cross Hogs, flight level 180-3009.
Hogs, flight level 180 at 300 knots. That's 842.
Frontier 1096, center 128.3, take care.
Okay, 22.
5241, correct wrap.
Alright, clear direct wrap. American 2731, 36-3, descending 350, 797.
2731, and Roger, okay.
Convoy 3946, climb maintain alpha 360. Maintain final 360 on 3946. Okay, perimeter 36. 36. Washington, Big Air 5747, with you, flight level 230.
Big Air 5747, Roger, climb maintain flight level 340.
340, Big Air 5747.
Southwest 2971, contact New York Center on 133.5.
Box 567310. 5670, within our hello.
Oh, I couldn't have took my pills. My drink wasn't in here. My wife should have known that.
08 Kilo Charlie, contact center 121.35.
Contact New York Center on 133.5 Southwest 2971. Good day. New York Center, Southwest 2971, with you, flight level 290, inbound RBV.
New York Center, good afternoon.
And the timing was pretty good to go out there to get my drink, take my pills, because my wife, unbeknownst to me, made a whole batch of fresh sauce and a whole bunch of meatballs. I grabbed 2 of them on the way out with my hands. That's why they're a little greasy now. I snatched up 2 meatballs. She just took them out of the oven. And we're going to 51. So it looks like I'm going to be having either a meatball hero tonight, or we're having spaghetti and meatballs, or something Italian. Oh, we got a couple of aircraft heading our way, huh? Let's see, what did I miss here?
American 2320.
I got Project Magenta and all that. I got that.
123.75.
Oh yeah, Tom, when 2024 is ready for the sim, I'm going to put that in. I'm just waiting on PMDG. So once PMDG puts out their NG, then I'm going to have a look at 2024. I actually got a refund on 2024 because I wasn't crazy about it, but I got it. Someone bought it for me as a gift, so I have it again. So I'm going to use it. Although with the updates lately with X-Plane, I do prefer X-Plane. It's just that much more solid as a sim. A lot of the airports are well built up thanks to the online gateway that they have set up. So I don't have to worry about purchasing every single airport like you do in MS 2020 and 2024. They look like they made in the 1990s. No ground markings, no nothing. So that's a little sad. Kind of makes me wonder what Asobo actually brought to the table. I mean, the maps were already created, right? Google Maps, Bing Maps, whatever they're using, that's already been created. The, what is that, photogrammetry, that's already been created. So they made an interface, you know, a SIM Connect in order to use it. What else did they bring from 2020 and all that time? Some additional aircraft and some airports you got to pay for. Oh, and they did give us 3D graphics down to the ground, though. But I don't know if 2020 to 2024 was worth just that for the most part, because I don't use multiple aircraft. I have no use for any of those planes. This is the one I use. And I actually have to pay because it's a third-party program, so I'm not even getting that.
10 Kilo Charlie, contact 7L134, 123.75, 2375, up to date. 2375, 0 cases. Bye-bye, guys. See ya.
So, I'll tell you, if X-Plane had photogrammetry and the maps like MS 2020 has, I don't think we would have saw 2024. I think they would have got blown out of the water. That's the only thing that X-Plane is lacking. And with auto ortho and all that other stuff, you can kind of get it a little closer, but
Delta 745, contact center 123.75.
and from up here, you really can't tell the difference between auto ortho, X-Plane.
We're 1653, contact.
And that's basically where I spend most of my time, right?
Today.
Yeah, the only reason why I would go with 2024 going forward, Tom, is because I took 2020 out. I got tired of the constant updates from that mandatory update. I'm like, oh, God. Every time there was a mandatory update for 2020, my throttle quad had to be redone, my yoke had to be redone, my rudder pedals had to be redone, the tiller had to be redone, And the numbers were never the same. The sliders were never the same every time there was an update. It was always something different. And I couldn't get the reversers to work with 2020. I actually had to use FSUI PC7. So I have to use a third-party program just to get a Leo Bodner card to run. It's not like I'm running like, you know, these big controller boards. So got to jump through hoops, which I'm not too crazy about either. The one good thing is by the time PMDG gets their 737 out, you would think that most of the bugs would be worked out with 2024, you know?
With 419 center, spin out above level 250, then cross Peter at maintain 17,000, 2 altimeter 3057.
Their World Hub. Or was that for outside creators just create freeware and upload it? Is that for me? No. I thought that was for me.
398 cross winds at maintain level 190 for traffic.
All right, we're inbound Lund. Lund, we should have 11.8 on the fuel. We're 11.9 right now. 10.4 when we get in. 50 miles to top of descent with 144 to go. Now the next 6-7 minutes we'll be on our way down. Give them a few more minutes before we get them back in their seats. Oh, that's what that is, AJ? Yeah. Looks like they're a little late to the market with that. Which kind of doesn't make sense for them, being that they have their whole marketplace set up to sell airports, and they're going to let other people create them and give them away for free. Where are they going to make their money? All right, we should be getting handed off to Boston's airspace here in just a bit. And we're going to 5-6. And what did I say at Lund? 11.8? 11.8. We're right on the money. Pressure is holding beautifully, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. I can't believe it. I grabbed 2 meatballs, and I got a freaking big dot of grease on my shirt. I think she's going to know I took 2. Man, can't take me anywhere. And we're inbound Trude. What are we doing here? We're doing here in about 25 minutes. So, and we're 20 minutes from the gate, 30 minutes from the runway, so we're pretty much right on time. They did this ride in 1 hour and 7 minutes. So we're pretty much right on the money. Tom, I'll tell you what, between MS 2020 and X-Plane, I'll contact Boston Center on 126.275, Southwest 2971. Good day. Boston Center, Southwest 2971. With you, flight level 290, inbound Trude. The nice thing about X-Plane, and I only realized just how well it performed, is comparing it to MS 2020 and P3D, is how stable it is. With Picatanga's Lewis scripts, this thing is pretty much rock solid. You start it up, I'm good to go. Once in a while, I'll get a fluky radio that may not want to change frequencies. You know, I flip the test button up and down and I get that back. Or a CDU may lock up or something. But it's like once in a blue moon, it's like really super intermediate, you know, intermediate between issues compared to 2020.
Delta 813, contact center 123.75, good up. 2375, good day, Delta 813.
This is more of a set it and forget it, and you're good to go. You know, you don't have to play around all that much. But Microsoft does have its advantages, man. Flying around Manhattan, oh my lord, with photogrammetry, looked amazing. I mean, that's just off the hook beautiful. But half the time, the photogrammetry that they were trying to feed to me, they couldn't give it to me quick enough. So half the stuff looked like it was melted, you know, like it was hit with an atomic blast. So it didn't look good. other than when you hung around the area for a little while or you had it downloaded and it was in your cache. But half the time the stuff looked, half melted. So it wasn't crazy about that.
71 Boston Center, whenever you'd like to descend and maintain flight level 210.
I'll descend and maintain flight level 210, our discretion, Southwest 2971. All right. We're due down in another 18 miles according to the flight management computer. We're going to follow the flight plan in. So we'll give them another minute or two and we'll get them back in their seats.
Right. Local 431, fly heading 180, vector time. 431.
So I think, yeah, MS 2020. And I'll tell you what, X-Plane is a complete and utter hog when it comes to resources. This thing wants everything and it wants it all right now, all the time. It is extremely hard on resources. Whereas MS 2020 and 2024, when I looked at it a little bit, I was running 7 monitors on that program, and it was still running pretty smooth. Set and maintain 14,000 Southwest 2971. All right, I guess no more our discretion. Get them back in their seats. Oh, you know what, Tom? I forgot to grab my phone, man. You want some drag? We'll give you some drag. All right, so we're on our way down. That's 43 minutes from the gate, 34 minutes from the runway. We got 100 miles to go to Albany. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I'm on it.
124 transition to 300 knots or less.
About 70 miles we're going to be on the approach. There's no star into Albany. There's no arrival. We're just going to get picked up on the approach.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000 Southwest 2971. All right. And how about we get set up for the back end here? Albany, there's no star. And what I say, we had Yarnav Yankee. Yes. Alright, elevation. Okay, that looks good. Decision height's a deuce. Cross check that. That's a deuce. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. It was 29.94 on the back end. When we left, we'll see if that's going to be any worse. Cross check that. That's looking pretty good. And we got the hold at 3,000 at Weed. That looks good. And Majunk. Let's put that in at 2,600. Not at or above. Oops, I don't want that. That looks good now. Let's get that out. That's all looking pretty good. And just in case, let's put you in. We're looking pretty good here. And that's looking pretty good. We can get you set as well. All right, we're coming up on Mooney. We should have 11.3 on the fuel. We're 11.3 right now. 10.5 when we get into Albany. Another 80 miles to go. about 20 minutes we'll be done with this ride. With pressure's coming down nicely and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. And the view has been amazing the whole ride. And for those of you tuning in, if you don't like the lighting that's out there and the bluish sky, that's on me. I'm running my own lighting edits. So if you don't like them, that's not on Laminar, that's on me. But if you do like them, there's a link below. There's daytime lights there, there's nighttime lighting in there. I do run reshade, but you don't have to run reshade. I can't make out who it is. I guess if it's somebody from me, my wife will come in and let me know. Usually we get a lot of spam calls. Alright, let's give you a little speed break here. Falling a little behind. Just a touch. All in all, it's been a great ride. No complaints. And we're about 40 miles out of the approach now. Man, you can see all the way out to the horizon. Nice. All right, we're coming up on Stubby, we should have 11.2. We're 11.2. 10.5 when we get in. Another 65 miles to go. Pressure is coming down beautifully, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. And we're going to be coming up on 18 now, so let's have a peek. Bleed air panel is set to auto. Land altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Altimeter is set for local QNH. It is right now. Cross-check that. Recall. And we got a clean board. All right, landing data VREF minimums I just got to put in and pretty much good all the way down. And we're coming in at $143. Beautiful ride. What time is it? 4:40. Oh, we'll be done by 5. Oh, not bad.
Southwest 2971, descend and maintain 7,000, altimeter 29901.
Descend and maintain 7,000, altimeter 29.901, Southwest 2971. Thanks. All right. Down to 7. And cross-check that. Weather's gotten a little bit worse since we left. Not that much, but a little bit.
Southwest 2971, contact Albany approach on 118.05.
I contact Albany approach 118.85, Southwest 2971. Good day. Albany approach, Southwest 2971 with you, descending through 15.2 for 7,000, inbound Bowman.
Southwest 2971, Albany approach, good afternoon. Albany altimeter 29902. Expect the ILS runway 1 approach into Albany.
Okay, so it went up just a touch. Altimeter 29.902. We can expect the ILS runway 1 approach into Albany, Southwest 2971. Thanks. Oh, you're going to be in the sim all day tomorrow, 9 to 7? Sweet, man. Ah, nice. 10-hour day in the sim. Oh man, I don't think I could sit in here that long. My back and my legs would be bugging me, but it's nice to get in here, get a couple of rides in. Here's Albany. And what are we, about 25 miles out of that chart? Let's bring that chart up now. Runway 1. And I said the RNAV GPS, we're doing the RNAV Y. Why? Because it's the only way we're going to get in. Alright, we're going to 20 now. Couple of flickers there. Ten-hour day in the sim. Oh yeah, man. I probably used to do that about 9-10 years ago. My back wasn't as bad. The sim was relatively new. The novelty hasn't worn off yet. But I'm still in here every day, so that novelty really still hasn't worn off. Alright, we're doing a little creep in here. Let's keep you in check, Louis. And we are just about 40 miles out now. 13 minutes we should be on the ground. And that puts us at 1:06. 1 minute early. Pretty cool. So we are pretty much right on time. Alright, we're coming up on 10,000 now.
Southwest 2971, proceed direct Mujik. Descend and maintain 2600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach.
Yeah, proceed direct, Mujik. Descend and maintain 2600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach. Southwest 2971. All right. They have us taking just a little bit of a shortcut, but we're going to follow the charts in. You'll be able to see that chart on the bottom there. We're going to come in on the right-hand side by Cannon. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like tea, man. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. I'm a tea man. Coffee goes right through me, man. I can't drink coffee. And do we have a peak here? And exterior lights, we are good. Engine star selectors to continuous, and I am already set up on terrain. I don't know if I missed that or not. So within the next 20 miles, we should be on that chart. And we're going to appear right in the lower right-hand corner. Beautiful run, man. Oh, great ride.
Yeah, 584, just to maintain 5,000. Out of 7 to 5,000. That was 2157, French got every place. That was awesome, 1 9 miles. That was 2157, so visual push from like that, French. Visual, coming right.
We got a left coming up here. We're going to 285. And at Cannon, we should have 11 on the fuel. We're 11 right now. 10-4 on the fuel when we get in. Just under 30 miles to go. And the pressure has come down beautifully, and the temperature is still nice and comfortable back there. What a great ride. Tea? Usually for me, it's just Lipton. I grab the tea bag and just drop it in the water. That's it. I'm not fussy. I'm not one of those green tea, you know, brown tea or bark tea or none of that, you know, hoity-toity stuff. That's like $40 a pound, you know. Give me a box of 100 tea bags and I'm good. I'm not picky. All right, within 10 miles, we got to be on that chart there. And again, those of you joining in, the lighting you see out there, those are my daytime edits. We're just popping up on that chart now. So if you don't like that lighting out there, the effect, that's on me, not Laminar, so don't blame them. I'm running my own reshade lighting, daytime and nighttime. So don't blame them. That's on me. But if you do want to give me a shot, there's a link down below. But I do use reshade daytime and nighttime. And I really don't have any issues with any lockups, blue screens, drop to desktops, you know, none of that stuff. It's pretty stable. So kudos to Laminar for allowing that to remain in place. They cleared us down to 26. They want us 2600 at Mujuk.
1,000 to go.
Now let's start slowing down. I'll take the speed down. Give me the speed, baby. Slow me up real quick. Get some flaps out. We'll get the nose down a little bit. Get you a better view out the front window. Yeah, another little flicker there.
726 heavy berth expected in the berth for runway 8.
All right, we can get you set. Flaps 1, speed check. And we're coming in at what? 143. And 326. Wow, we might as well just go. What's the outbound on the miss? We're just basically straight out. Oh, that's a pretty cool view. Nice view. Beautiful view. Give me 5, speed check. Just about 16 miles out now, 15 miles out. All right, we're inbound Mujik. Give me 10. What a great run, man. Oh. I don't know, are we going to be able to see Niagara Falls from here? I wonder.
1,000 to go.
So, and that's an hour. Oh, an hour and a minute. It just flipped now since we left the gate. 51 minutes since we entered the runway. And we got another 13 miles to go. They did this ride in an hour and 7 minutes.
On 119.5 crossing Mujik.
Contact Albany Tower 119.5 crossing Mujik, Southwest 2971. Good day. And we're close. We're crossing right now, actually. Albany Tower, Southwest 2971, with you, 13-mile final, runway 1.
Southwest 2971, Albany Tower, runway 1, cleared for the ILS approach.
Nothing to SEI. We'll pick up the localizer. Clear for the ILS approach, Southwest 2971.
2500.
Southwest 2971, roger. You approach runway 1.
Alrighty then. Beautiful ride. And we're holding at 3 on a mist and 11 on the way out. We're looking pretty good. We're established here. All right, let me have the charts. Let's have the airport itself. And we're coming in on 1, and we've got gate Charlie 2 on the way in. All right. Here's our airport, and here's our runway.
Southwest 2971,
Into gear.
260 at 7, runway 1, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, Southwest 2971. 15 on the flap, speed check. Let's grab the approach. 25, speed check. And we'll slow all the way up now. And flaps 30. Yorkshire T-Bags. I don't know if we can get them here. I wonder. All right, we're in the slope. So the auto flight system performed beautifully this ride. Really nice run. A couple of issues with programming the flight management computer, but that could have been something that I did. I don't think so, but you know what? My bird, I gotta have a little bit of fun here. Lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. 10 notifications complete, speed brake is on, landing gear is down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. Man, I can't see how it gets better than this. Whew, man. Well, I guess maybe if I hit the lottery and put in a 6-way DOF and a motorized quad, it would get a little better, but nice smooth ride. Watch that speed, Louis.
Okay, Tango, Kilo, hold short, Romeo, American 850.
Approaching 1.
What a great ride, man.
500.
8-knot crosswind, just about.
400. Approaching decision point. 200 minimums.
Continue.
100.
Prepare for landing.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Welcome to Albany. Oh, easy there, Louis. Didn't catch a glimpse to see if someone was in our gate.
80 knots.
Southwest 2971, welcome to Albany, contact ground on 121.7.
Going to ground, 121.7, Southwest 2971. Good day. Albany ground, Southwest 2971, with you, intersection Bravo, looking to go to gate Charlie 2.
Southwest 2971, Albany ground, pushing start approved. They're ready to taxi.
All right, well, we're going to taxi to the gate. I think they're having a few issues on their end. All right, you can go to TA, you can go to test.
6252 is heavy. Just make the right on the Alpha and just follow that Delta Embraer 175.
Shut you all down. You can come on down as well. And we've got Charlie 2 on the gate. Electric, yep. And APU is up. Let's get on APU bleed in a minute. So from gate to gate, from runway to runway, that was 58 minutes.
Approaching 10.
Charlie, do you want us to hold short of Echo?
Continue Charlie and Echo to remain for a moment.
Charlie, Echo,
I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm going to get another one in later on, I hope.
61 Charlie Mike, you have November now, is that correct? 61 Charlie Mike, 112 right, taxi right Alpha.
Now, gate's on this side here. Hopefully it's open.
Right on Alpha, good weekend, 61 Charlie Mike.
Don't think that gate is open. That gate is not open. All right.
Echo, monitor the Delta Airbus and over Tower 4017 the transponder.
Tower 4017, I am seeing your transponder at Echo.
All right, since that gate is not open, don't try this at home, unless you have one of these. Let's swing around. I saw a gate open around the other side there. Stay out here nice and wide so we don't clip a wing.
Charlie Echo, monitor tower on 123.9 today. Charlie Echo, monitor tower 123.9.
Someone's in our gate, so we're going to get a gate reassignment. And we can switch you over now.
American 2837, short runway 0 Kilo Echo, monitor tower 123.9 at 8 is Alpha current.
339, we've got Alpha. Good night, American 2837.
Good night.
No Marshall. Ooh.
We're coming out outside with Alpha. JetBlue 81 ground, this is going to be runway 0 Kilo Echo, taxi right Alpha, hold short taxiway Juliet.
31 left, Kilo Echo, right Alpha, short of Juliet, and what's the time for the line?
Alrighty. Oh, any collision, let him run around. And let's have you now. Let's see if this is still going to work. Yeah, it is. Alright. That's all done. Alright, chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Confirm with the AC selector. We're going to set for unconditioned air. Don't need the APU anymore. Don't need you either. Or you, or you, or you. Let's have a peek. Electrical power, APU or ground. We're on ground. We're set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical power, galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Probe heat switches are off. Exterior lights we have. Well, we don't need logo. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. Alright, I'm not going to get a ride in here for a while, so I'm going to shut down completely and then we'll start up again. I don't know where we're going to go next, but definitely going to get another ride in here later on today. Alright, IRS selectors are off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Let's get that set up. That is looking good. You are going to both. Alright, and APU or ground, we're going to disconnect the ground. AC/DC selectors to stand by, and battery switch is off. And that's a wrap. Alright, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that ride from Baltimore to Albany. They did this ride in an hour and 7 minutes, and, well, with everything shut down, we did it in an hour and 11. So I think we were a minute early on this ride, so this is a pretty good run. The weather was great the whole ride. There was really no screw-ups on my end, for the most part. I am going to take another look at the CDU on my next ride to see what the deal is with that. Maybe I just put in something wrong and screwed that up. I don't know. But we'll have a look at that. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to go next, but it'll be sometime later on this evening. And for those of you that were with me, again, the lighting out there, that's on me if you didn't like it. Those are my daytime lighting edits. And there's a link below if you want to give them a try. And like I said, I use reshade, so just keep that in mind. Although you don't have to, especially with my nighttime lighting edits. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later on today, man. Have a great rest of your day. Ah, what a great ride.